Hello and welcome to another exciting and inspiring episode here at Live Your Truth. I'm so thrilled that you're joining me today. Thank you for choosing this episode to grow your confidence, learn new ideas, and embrace a life of purpose. I know that chasing your dreams and standing up for what's right isn't always easy, but you're doing an incredible job by listening, learning, and growing every day. I hope you're feeling energized and ready to dive into something powerful. Today, in this episode, we're going to explore two incredible ideas: resilience and justice. Maybe you've heard these words before, maybe they're new to you. But don't worry, we're going to break them down in a simple, clear way. We'll learn about them together. And I'll share plenty of relatable examples to make these ideas come alive. I'll speak slowly and clearly so you can follow along easily. And I want to help you not only understand these concepts, but also apply them to your life in meaningful ways. So, what are resilience and justice? Why do they matter? These are fantastic questions. Let's start with resilience. Resilience is like an inner strength that helps you keep going, even when things get tough. It's about bouncing back from challenges and staying true to yourself. Justice, on the other hand, is about fairness, making sure people are treated right and standing up when they're not. When we understand resilience and justice, we can face life's challenges with courage and create a better world for ourselves and others. In this episode, you'll not only learn the meaning of resilience and justice, you'll also discover how to bring them into your daily life. You'll hear clear, simple explanations, and you can even practice talking about these ideas with a friend or family member. This is a great way to build your confidence and make a difference. At Live Your Truth, our goal is to help you grow step by step while learning ideas that empower you. So, are you ready to get started? Let's dive in. What is resilience? Resilience is a powerful word. It's a word that helps us understand how to stay strong and keep moving forward, even when life throws challenges our way. But what does resilience really mean? Let me explain in a simple way. Resilience is the ability to face difficulties and come out stronger. It's like a tree that bends in a storm, but doesn't break. It's about finding the courage to keep going. Even when things feel hard, every person has resilience inside them. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, rich or poor, or where you come from. Resilience is part of being human. It's there when you face a problem like failing a test, losing a job, or dealing with a tough situation and you choose to try again. It's there when you believe in yourself, even when others don't. Resilience is about trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. Let's think about how we see resilience in daily life. Imagine you're trying to learn a new skill, like riding a bike. You fall a few times, but you get back up and try again. That's resilience. Or maybe you're dealing with a disagreement with a friend. Instead of giving up, you talk it out and find a solution. That's resilience. 2. When you face a challenge at work or school and keep working hard, even when it's tough, you're showing resilience. These are simple examples, but they show how powerful resilience can be. Resilience is also about taking care of yourself. When you rest, eat well, or talk to someone you trust about your problems, you're building your resilience. You're giving yourself the strength to keep going. It's like charging a battery. You need to take care of yourself to stay strong. And when you believe in your own value, you're respecting your own resilience. You're saying, I'm worth fighting for. Why is resilience so important? Resilience helps you feel confident. When you know you can handle challenges, you feel stronger. You're not afraid to try new things or take risks. Resilience also helps you grow. Every time you overcome a difficulty, you learn something new about yourself. You become wiser and more capable. And when you're resilient, you inspire others. Your strength can encourage your friends, family, or community to keep going. 2. Let's think about an example. Imagine a student named Maria. She moves to a new school and feels shy because she doesn't know anyone. Some kids tease her for being quiet. It's hard. But Maria keeps going to school every day. She joins a club, makes a friend, and slowly, feels more confident. That's resilience facing a tough situation and finding ways to move forward. Maria's story shows that resilience doesn't mean you never feel scared or sad. It means you keep trying, even when it's hard. Resilience is important for everyone, everywhere. Whether you're facing a small challenge, like finishing a difficult task, or a big one, like starting over after a loss, resilience is what helps you move forward. It's what helps you build a life you're proud of. Sometimes being resilient isn't easy. You might feel tired or discouraged. But even in those moments, you can find strength by taking small steps. Ask for help, take a break, or remind yourself of a time you succeeded before. These small actions can make a big difference. In the end, resilience is about choosing to keep going. It's about believing in yourself and your ability to grow. It's about knowing that challenges are part of life, but they don't define you. Your strength does. So let's try to remember, every challenge is a chance to show your resilience. Every step forward is a victory. How can we build resilience? Now that we understand what resilience means, let's talk about how we can build it in our daily lives. Building resilience in heart, it's about making small choices every day that help you stay strong. It's about believing in yourself and taking care of your mind and body. Here are some simple ways to build resilience. First, be kind to yourself. Sometimes we're hard on ourselves when we make mistakes. But instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," try saying, "I'm learning, and I'll try again." Kind words to yourself build resilience. They remind you that you're capable of growing. For example, if you don't do well on a test, tell yourself, "I can study harder next time." This helps you stay positive and keep going. Second, take care of your health. Resilience is stronger when you feel good. Eat healthy food, get enough sleep, and move your body. Maybe go for a walk or play a sport. These things give you energy to face challenges. Taking care of your mind is just as important. If you're feeling stressed, try talking to a friend or writing down your thoughts. These small actions help you recharge and stay resilient. Third, ask for help when you need it. Resilience doesn't mean doing everything alone. If you're struggling, talk to someone you trust, a parent, a teacher, or a friend. They can give you advice or just listen. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you're resilient enough to keep going, even when you need support. Fourth, set small goals. Sometimes challenges feel big and scary, but if you break them into smaller steps, they're easier to handle. For example, if you're nervous about a big project, start with one small task, like writing the first sentence. Each small step builds your confidence and resilience. Finally, learn from challenges. Every time you face a difficulty, ask yourself, "What did I learn?" Maybe you learn you're stronger than you thought, or you found a new way to solve a problem. These lessons make you more resilient for the next challenge. Let's think about an example. Imagine a boy named Sam who wants to join the soccer team, but isn't very good at first. He misses the ball a lot, and some teammates laugh. Instead of quitting, Sam practices every day. He asks the coach for tips and watches videos to improve. Slowly, he gets better, and his teammates cheer for him. Sam's resilience came from practicing, asking for help, and believing in himself. Building resilience is about making small, everyday choices. Be kind to yourself, take care of your health, ask for help, set small goals, and learn from challenges. These actions help you grow stronger and face life with confidence. Let's try to practice resilience every day in small ways to build a stronger you. What is justice? Now let's talk about the word justice. This word might sound big, but its meaning is simple and powerful. Justice is about fairness, making sure people are treated right and standing up when they're not. It's about believing that everyone deserves to be treated with respect, no matter who they are. Justice means making things right when something is wrong. For example, if someone is being bullied, justice is standing up for them. If someone is cheated, justice is making sure they get what they deserve. Justice is about creating a world where everyone has a fair chance to succeed and be happy. Every person can be part of justice. You don't need to be a judge or a lawyer. Justice happens in small ways, too. When you share fairly with your friends, you're showing justice. When you speak up for someone who's being treated badly, you're showing justice. When you admit you made a mistake and fix it, you're showing justice. Let's think about an example. Imagine a girl named Aisha who sees her classmate being teased because he's new and speaks with an accent. Aisha tells the teacher and asks the other kids to stop. She also invites the new boy to sit with her at lunch. Aisha is showing justice by standing up for fairness and kindness. Her actions make the new boy feel safe and welcome. Justice is important because it helps people feel valued. When people are treated fairly, they can trust others. They can feel safe to be themselves. Justice also builds stronger communities. When everyone is treated with fairness, people work together better. They help each other and create a happier, kinder world. Sometimes, justice isn't easy. You might be scared to speak up or worried about what others will think. But even in those moments, you can find courage. Start with small actions, like saying, "That's not fair," or helping someone who needs it. These small steps show justice and make a big difference. Justice is for everyone, everywhere. It's not just for people you know. It's for strangers, neighbors, and even people who are different from you. When you see someone being treated unfairly, you can choose to act with justice. You can choose to make things right, and when you do, you're helping to build a better world. How can we show justice? Now that we know what justice means, let's talk about how we can show it in our daily lives. Showing justice is about making fair choices and standing up for what's right. It doesn't always mean big action. Small choices can show justice too. Here are some simple ways to practice justice every day. First, be fair in how you treat others. If you're playing a game, make sure everyone gets a turn. If you're sharing food, give everyone an equal share. Being fair shows that you value everyone's rights. For example, if you're in a group project, listen to everyone's ideas, not just your friends. This shows justice by giving everyone a fair chance. Second, speak up when something is wrong. If you see someone being treated unfairly, like being bullied or ignored, say something. You can tell a teacher, a parent, or the person being unkind. For example, if you see someone making fun of a classmate's clothes, you could say, "That's not kind. Let's be fair." Speaking up shows justice and helps others feel safe. Third, admit when you're wrong. Justice means being honest. Even when it's hard, if you make a mistake like taking something that's not yours, say sorry and make it right. For example, if you accidentally take your friend's pencil, give it back and apologize. This shows justice by fixing what you did wrong. Fourth, help others who need it. Justice is about making sure everyone has what they need to succeed. If you see someone struggling, like a classmate who doesn't understand a lesson, offer to help. You could explain the lesson or study together. Helping others shows justice by giving them a fair chance. Finally, learn about others. Sometimes unfairness happens because we don't understand someone's story. Take time to learn about people who are different from you, their culture, their experiences, their dreams. This helps you see why fairness matters and how to show justice in your actions. Let's think about an example. Imagine a boy named Liam who notices that his friend is always left out of games at recess because he's not good at sports. Liam decides to include him and teaches him how to play. He also tells the other kids to give him a chance. Liam's actions show justice by making sure his friend is treated fairly and included. Showing justice is about choosing fairness every day. Be fair, speak up, admit mistakes, help others, and learn about people. These small actions make a big difference. They show that you believe in a world where everyone is treated right. Let's try to practice justice in all that we do. The link between resilience and justice. Know that we understand resilience and justice. Let's talk about how These two ideas are connected. They work together to make you stronger and the world better. When you're resilient, you have the strength to stand up for justice. And when you show justice, you build resilience in yourself and others. Resilience helps you show justice because it gives you the courage to act, even when it's hard. For example, speaking up for someone being treated unfairly might feel scary. But if you're resilient, you can find the strength to say, "This isn't right." Your resilience helps you push through fear and do what's fair. Justice also builds resilience. When you stand up for fairness, you feel proud of yourself. You know you did the right thing. And that makes you stronger. For example, if you help a classmate who's being bullied, you feel good about making a difference. That feeling builds your resilience to face other challenges. When you combine resilience and justice, you create a powerful cycle. Your resilience helps you act with justice, and acting with justice makes you more resilient. This cycle also helps others. When you show justice, you make people feel safe and valued. This gives them the strength to be resilient, too. Let's think about an example. Imagine a girl named Sophia who sees her neighbor being treated unfairly by a store clerk because of her accent. Sophia is nervous, but her resilience gives her the courage to speak up. She politely tells the clerk to treat her neighbor fairly. The neighbor feels respected and gains confidence to stand up for herself next time. Sophia's justice helped her neighbor build resilience, and Sophia feels stronger for doing the right thing. This link between resilience and justice is important because it helps us build better communities. When we're resilient, we can stand up for fairness. When we show justice, we create a world where everyone feels strong and valued. This makes it easier to work together, trust each other, and create a place where everyone belongs. Every time you choose resilience, you're preparing yourself to show justice. Every time you choose justice, you're building resilience in yourself and others. These choices are small but powerful. They're in the words you use, the actions you take, and the way you treat people. When you combine resilience and justice, you're helping to make the world a kinder, fairer place. Conclusion: as we come to the end of this episode, I want to leave you with a simple but powerful message. You have the strength to face challenges and the power to make the world fairer. Resilience and justice are inside you, ready to shine. Every person you meet at home, at school, at work, or on the street has a story. They deserve fairness, and you can help make that happen. Resilience is about staying strong, even when things are hard. It's about believing in yourself and taking small steps to keep going. Justice is about fairness, treating people right and standing up when they're not. Together, these ideas help you grow and make the world better. It's also important to be careful about how you treat others. Don't judge people too quickly. Don't assume you know their story. Instead, be curious, ask questions, listen, give people a chance to show who they are. When you do this, you're showing justice and building resilience in yourself and others. I want to encourage you to practice resilience and justice every day. You can do this in small ways. Be kind to yourself when you make a mistake. Help a friend who's struggling. Speak up when something's not fair. Take care of your health so you have the strength to keep going. These small actions can change your life and the lives of people around you. So, as you go through your day, think before you act. When you face a challenge, remind yourself, I am resilient, I can do this. When you see someone being treated unfairly, think, I can show justice, I can make this right. Together, we can build a world where everyone feels strong, respected, and valued. A world where resilience and justice shine. Before we end today's episode, take a moment to think about what you've learned. We talked about resilience and justice, two powerful ideas. I hope they feel clear and exciting to you. I hope you can see how they're part of your daily life. Take some time today to reflect. How can you show more resilience? How can you stand up for justice? These questions can help you grow as a strong, fair person. I also want to invite you to stay connected with Live Your Truth. If you enjoyed this episode, Please subscribe so you can hear more in the future. Every episode is designed to inspire you and help you grow while learning ideas that matter. Share this episode with a friend or family member. They might love learning about resilience and justice too. When you share, you're helping others grow. If you'd like, leave a comment or message about what you learned today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Finally, talk about these ideas with someone. Find a friend, a classmate, or a family member and tell them about resilience and justice in your own words. This is a great way to practice your confidence and share ideas that make the world better. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope you learned something inspiring today. I hope it helps you become a stronger, fairer, and wiser person. Keep practicing these ideas, and you'll make a difference for yourself and others. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope you'll be back for the next episode of Live Your Truth.